Hi, Place Games here, coming to you back with another video, Fallout 4. So, as you notice, we're back in the vault right now. Because I did a thing, well, a lot of things. And we will start with the classroom. So the classroom looks kind of relatively the same. I got rid of the fence because it just didn't look good. I kept it here. I added some different style lockers, so it's not all the same. Kind of looks junky a little bit. And instead of the overseer, the teacher sleeping near the classroom, I turned them into bathrooms because I'm like, the kids need bathrooms, so they have somewhere to go to the bathroom. This is the men's washroom.
The best way to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel is to stay out of their way.
A weird thing to bring up right now, Preston. But with 2 toilets, 3 urinals, because it's the men's washroom. And then we got the women's washroom equipped with 3 toilets. Couple garbage cans. Which works perfectly. I also decorated the 2 rooms by the overseer's office. For some reason the lighting is not working in this room right now, but I'll fix that. I added a couple rooms. Took a bit of time to decorate them because I went through multiple different areas. The rooms closest to the overseer's office are going to be like the fancy rooms. Again, this room's pretty fancy and clean. As when we get further towards the main living quarters of the vault, the rooms are all going to kind of differentiate from one another because the people living here are going to be wastelanders and not vault dwellers. All of this still kind of remains the same, which there's a video of. There's the overseer sitting at her desk. The vault is not ready yet to be opened, but Vault 88 is just about done. All I have to do is finish decorating more rooms, making the vault look a little more lived in. And that's pretty much it. Because we still got this room to decorate, which is going to be our general store. We still got the clinic to build, to decorate, and the nursery. And we still got the gun and ammo store to build. And I still have to do all of these. So we'll finish the vault. It's gonna get done. We'll get finished. I do kind of wish I would have did the atrium just a tad bit different to make it big enough to where you could throw like parties in there, but I guess it is a decent size for what it is. Because that's actually what I was thinking of doing, was eliminating this massive catwalk here. But then there's no way to access that store if I were to do that. So it is kind of the way it is. So I guess really we're kind of stuck with this design. And I'm not going to change it around because I find if I do, I'm not going to be happy with the way it was. And then I'll just be like, oh, I should have just left it. So I'm just going to leave it alone and not overthink it. But the vault is coming together very quickly. Surely, but quickly, I'm getting this vault put together. I want this vault to be done already, because the reason why I'm doing Vault-Tec Workshop is because I want the Vault-Tec pieces to help finish the Sanctuary build. And the only way I can finish it now is with the Vault-Tec pieces. Or the Vault-Tec Workshop pieces. So... oh, we're on the wrong level. Like, there's so many levels to this vault now, it's kind of get lost occasionally where I'm going. I also wanted to show you another thing I did. Now, you know when I, back in the reactor level, I built that kind of very... boring looking reactor or exit zone? I thought I'd spice it up a bit. Now, you are not allowed to be in this area. This exit zone is completely off limits. No vault dwellers are allowed beyond this point. The door will be boarded up in the future, but I'll take you in. We start off by coming into like a wheelchair with some low-level lighting, some caution signs, and we come into here. This room's kind of spooky. Now, I don't want to alarm you, but Cave Phantom is in this room. That's another reason why we don't allow people to be in this room. But this is also where we found the mutilated dead body. So the best way the Soul Survivor said to dealing with
How'd
this...
they decide who got in and who was left outside?
Preston, I am trying to tell a story and you keep interrupting me. You ever heard of this saying, don't ask too many questions because you might not like the answer? Stay in there. Anyways, this is where we found the body. And then we saw this. Now, we don't know 100% if the Cave Phantom's a Deathclaw or what it is. But the way that body was mutilated, it couldn't have been a Deathclaw because the Deathclaw would just rip the corpse apart and eat it. But anyways, after heading through there, you come into this room. The busted machine and some signage and roads. What are these things? Freaking road barriers? I guess similar to pylons. I don't know. What's this called? Pylons? Road things? Signs? You got this flashing light. Because I couldn't really find anything for flickering light effects, so I thought that would work. And this takes you outside into the tunnels. Which leads you back into the construction area of the vault. This is the old foreman assistant's trailer. The main foreman had his trailer out in the main area where Overseer Barstow was staying in, and this is his assistant's trailer. And the assistant foreman looked after the northeast sector and the north sector. Well, he looked after the main sector of the entrance of the vault and east sector. Keep things moving along. I added some equipment back. I added some forklifts, kind of like some stuff that would be here during construction. I even put a destroyed truck down here because they had a truck down here at one point. To help transfer materials around as they were widening out the tunnels. There's also like a little break room area here where the people that worked in this section of the vault had their break, and this was also kind of like the muster point for the vault in case of a cave-in. But this section of the vault is the last sighting of the Cave Phantom. And the Soul Survivor and Overseer Barstow saw it. They saw a slight shadow through this window. They looked through it, and it disappeared behind the rocks. Soul Survivor decided he was not going to take a chance and just shut the door and sealed off. He ordered the Overseer to have that door boarded up so nobody else could enter this section of the vault. But as you can see, As last night we were building business here. The person's business. It's all boarded off as well. But they're not aware of the cave phantom. They're not even aware of the vault. So they're kind of... Ignorance is bliss with those people that live in that building. The people that live in that building, let's just say ignorance is bliss with them. But Soul Survivor didn't want to take a chance running through the tunnels, so he ran. Now I do have an idea. And I was thinking maybe we should try building like sections of the vault that were going to be like the experimental sections of the vault. Preston, freaking me out, dude. Because realistically, we could actually have a cool sections of the vault. As you can see, they built into the tunnels here. I do believe we could... Oh yeah, we could build in these tunnels. I forgot about that. Can you hear that? I like that weird background noise. That's creepy. I would just like to know what they were thinking when they tunneled into this thing, and were there people around here when that happened? But the cave phantom is getting more and more bolder and more dangerous, and we just don't know if we can risk opening the vault, allowing this thing to come into the vault. Obviously, Barstow doesn't seem shook by it, but Soul Survivor doesn't think it's a good idea. But anyways, I was contemplating whether we should build some hubs or modules, vault modules or hubs over in this section, kind of just like the unfinished parts of Vault 88. I think it would be cool to do that, in my opinion, but that's just me. Let me know down in the comments if you think I should build like junky empty hubs and... Yeah, right, that we can't go through that way. Built 2 vaults there. The story and the plot thickens deeper with Vault 88. It's not just some innocent vault we're building anymore. This vault contains some very deep secrets. Eventually they will be exposed. For now, we'll go back into the warm embrace of this business that we're building. So, let's get to it. But yeah, the story and the plot's thickening for Vault 88, and eventually all will become exposed as the completion years of Vault 88. I am working on Vault 88 as in between videos, because realistically, you don't need to see me doing the whole same thing over and over with Vault 88. I'd rather just build a bunch of chunks of the vault, decorate chunks of the vault without doing videos on it. I may do a video on the clinic / nursery and a couple other sections of the vault, so you guys aren't completely left out of me decorating the vault, but a lot of the rooms I'll probably not show you guys me building those, because realistically I don't need to do like 100 videos of me doing that, because it'd be pretty boring. Watching me do the same thing over and over and over and over with Vault 88. Now, if you're wondering why the people here don't get attacked by that live in this area don't get attacked by the cave phantom, it's because there's enough noise and enough stuff going on here that they don't really have to worry about that. And plus, they kind of have it pretty well blocked off down here. And because the vault's more or less the biggest thing in the tunnels, the cave phantom's going to be more focused on that. But we'll just do like a nice little kitchen area for these people here, so they're not completely like they're living in a dump. Because, you want to, even though the place is trash, you don't want it to be junky. You would want to live in a junky crap hole. I like the mod Place Anywhere. That is a freaking awesome mod. Yeah, if you guys are playing Fallout 4, download the mod Place Anywhere. It's a really great mod. We're gonna turn off snapping too. I could see them putting up like a wall there. Just gotta figure out how to get up there. Properly place that wall. Just to give some support to this place since it's been standing for over 200 years and they just want to make sure the place doesn't fall down on them. That's the last thing you want. I think it kind of looks good. Kind of keeps the place clean looking almost. Put a nice little radio here. Listen to the radio while they're doing their thing here in the kitchen. Some busted chairs around so it doesn't look all the same. But I could see them doing that, adding like stuff like that to the walls just so they don't have to worry about this place caving in, because realistically this place would be close to caving in, especially if these beams are as warped as they are. But apparently a lot of old buildings, say in Boston, they did have to reinforce. Same with New York and especially New York, some of those old buildings. Over the years, the facade or the brick front starts to slowly pull away from the structure. And it's like a very slow collapse in motion, but the same thing would be happening with buildings like this. Really wish we could delete these dirt piles, but I don't think we can. So we might just have to live with them. The other thing I could do is build like a platform on top of the dirt piles, but it wouldn't really work out. One thing I was gonna do was put a couple posts in here, kind of like more support for the ceiling above. Because you want some support on this again, because it's been standing for over 200 years. I kind of want it to look scrappy, just kind of like as if it was outside in the wasteland. Couple conduits along here. I like a nice little floor lamp there. Like a little cuckoo clock. Long horde skulls. I might do their bedrooms off camera. Is it going to be a whole video just dedicated to me building the restaurant up above? So in tomorrow's video, I think we'll be doing decorating like the upstairs storefront. Need to put some shelves up down here now. We're gonna also use some store shelves for storage, just because that's what was up there at the time. This will kind of be like the stock area for their store. The only thing is, and it's something I kind of thought about, but I'm still going to just deal with it. Settlers may despawn from the vault over here to use the stuff that's here. But I want this family to be like really well established. Again, they're tapping into the water from Vault 88, so they don't exactly got a lot to worry about for water. Like a little TV sitting area right here. The family. So they can just kind of chill out, relax. Now, a running theme, as you've seen through my vault, has always had a radio. So I thought it'd be cool to have a ham radio, but it never really gets used. A lot. But Penny. My little cat Penny just came to see me. My little Siamese void. She's Siamese, but she's also a void. Like best of both worlds for a cat. Really like to add some plants down here, but it just would not make sense to have plants down here. Nice little side table there. They're trying to make it nice down here. People that live here want it to be nice, or as nice as they can make it. That's an actual functioning clock. That's pretty interesting. Have that in this game. It's just like some random junk down here. I kind of like that. It's a little festive. Maybe the people that live here have a really big thing for Christmas. I already just found a bunch of old Christmas lights in University Point. Decided they're going to use them for the timer. I think I'll end the video off here. It's getting pretty late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning because I usually record these videos late at night. But I'll probably complete the bedrooms just so we can start building up the upstairs here. Now I did finally figure out what I want to do with this place up here. So I'm not going to give any spoilers. Just going to have to wait. But that's going to be the next video. Is going to be us completely renovating this upper space. But other than that, really appreciate you watching this video, and I really appreciate, and you're not obligated to like and subscribe and to hit that bell notification down below. I really do appreciate all the support I've gotten on my videos so far, and I will continue to keep pushing content out as much as I can. I have actually decided that I am going to go restricted at my job, so I still have my job, but I can also do these videos more, because that's the problem. I've been working more at my job lately, and it's been kind of taking my time off of the videos. And I really want to focus on this YouTube thing, but the only way I can do that is by now focusing on my job 100% all the time, every time. So that's something I want to do, because I really like doing this whole YouTube thing. It's just not easy when you're working, and then on top of that, you're still doing this. So I, again, really appreciate all the support I've gotten so far on these videos, and I'll continue to keep pumping out as much good content as I can. So other than that, I'll let you go, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.